Alright, well I guess here goes nothing.
NANI?!
Hello everybody, it's Em from emtudier. Today I guess I'm doing a eye and eyebrow reveal. I've been thinking lately about doing a face reveal and all. I don't know, there's a lot of reasons that I wanted to do it and there's a lot of reasons that I didn't. But ultimately the conclusion that I came to is, for now, this is kind of how it's gonna be. This is where you can click out if you don't really care about the rest, but I'm gonna spend the rest of this video talking about kind of my thought process. Alright, so if you don't want to see any more, you and Azul can go. Poor Azul. Alright. There you go. And a boy. Okay, but to get back to where we left off, in reality I wanted to address the camera like this in a traditional YouTuber style for quite some time already, but I haven't done it, and there's some reasons why. And namely, I'd say the main one of these is privacy. There's a kind of weird culture about how we treat public figures. I do know that there are concerns of like stalking. YouTubers talk about it just being weird to get recognized in public sometimes. Some piece of legislation, maybe it was the Constitution, I'm not sure. It talked about people having the right to privacy, and people were starting to contest whether that privacy was still being upheld when it came to public figures. The ultimate consensus, at least according to one of my classes, was that, you know, if you're a public figure, you are someone who chased that success, who chased that fame. Like if you're a movie actress, then it's technically like your fault for having wanted to be a movie actress in the beginning, and because you wanted that kind of fame and that kind of career, then you have to deal with the negative sides of it. Just like hearing that that's how the government kind of sees it, the fact that they both acknowledge that there's like some pretty intense cons and say that they're not going to do anything about it is kind of troubling, honestly. Now, of course, I don't know that any of these things are going to come back to bite me. I don't really know where any of this is going with YouTube. For all I know, this could just be a like temporary phase in my life. But even if it's just going to be a temporary phase in my life, I want to live it out to its fullest. Hiding your face is a norm in the Studygram community. Honestly, I'm not really sure why that is. That's definitely a positive thing in some ways, because then the focus is all upon your work, and also like you do reap the benefits of like having privacy, especially because there's not this intense pressure to reveal your face. Because like I feel like arguably that's a lot worse, but like I feel like in life you don't need to adhere to whatever's like trendy or whatever's normal. I guess struggles with self-image kind of made it difficult for me to put myself out online. You know, I kind of had like these ideas of like, oh, if I'll show my face once like my skin clears up, or I'll show myself on camera once like my body looks the way that I want it to, or whatever. I know that that's an unproductive way to think about things, but it's really gosh darn comfortable kind of like letting yourself soak in those thoughts and like looking at this from a broader perspective. That's kind of stupid. I don't want to let that dictate what I do or don't do. So honestly, it was really hard to put my finger on it, but I just kind of had this gut feeling where I was like, yeah, man, I feel fine with like revealing my face / like talking to a camera, and I feel like it fits the kind of content that I want to make. And that was definitely at war with this like other voice in my head that was kind of like, oh my god, no, like you should keep your privacy, because once you do a face reveal, there's no getting that back. To be fair, in my life experiences, sometimes going with my gut really has proved to be better than like going with what I can rationally make sense of in my brain. You know, hindsight is always 20/20. So you might not get to know the reason for it until later. I don't know, I'm kind of just here in the middle, like straddling these two voices, realizing that there's like merit in both of them. So that's kind of why I chose to do this instead, where I'm wearing a mask. I'm pretty sure like the lower half of my face has appeared on my YouTube before. I honestly am not sure if this is how I'm going to continue addressing the camera, if I'm going to continue it with a mask. I see this going two ways. Either like this mask becomes like a part of my persona on YouTube, or it ends up just being a transitional phase in my YouTube. Hi, I'm here today. I finally decided to rip this gosh dang band-aid off. I'm hoping that I can make a lot more videos where I talk to the camera. I'm interested in having dialogue about quite a few things. I also just want to shout out to all of you, like around 600 people. It really means a lot to me, because at the moment my YouTube just kind of feels like a little bit of a shitpost. This is a new chapter of emtudier. To all those like limiting thoughts that I've ever had, you. Alright, peace out, y'all.